Hello everyone, today I'll answer community questions that you raised before the last meetup, and of course there were so many questions that speakers couldn't answer them during the meetup, so today I'll try to cover everything. I categorized these questions into 6 categories, and first one was AI tools, automation, daily workflow. Before I jump in, I would like to mention that I'm product manager and I have a background as UX designer, so my experience comes from that perspective. There were questions like what can be delegated to AI? How can AI help? What tools are using to increase performance? How to leverage AI to create products, practical application, rapidly prototyping features with Cursor or other AI tools without designer developer support. What do you think about fast prototyping services like Lovable? Do they bring value in existing business? In my company, we don't have designers. I am designer and product manager because we use design systems and we build SaaS product. So at the moment, that's good enough for our product, and I really love vibe coding tools because it speeds up my work. First, when I have some corner case that I don't know how to solve, I describe my problem and I use the same prompt for Lovable, Bolt, Claude, and Versal. And I take away either the solution or a great starting point. So that speeds up my working process. Then I really love to create prototypes with vibe coding tools, especially V0. I feel that's the best tool for me. But that's not so simple as Ad says. You can't create an amazing prototype in 5 minutes. If you want to create a great prototype, you have to have a clear structure. Like I have my designs, I upload them to Vercel, and then I can expect great results. Without the designs, it would be a headache to describe every single widget. And if you want to find out how to create a great prototype, follow me on Instagram. I'll share step-by-step guide how I create great prototypes with Vercel. So basically, I use vibe coding tools to speed up my process. Other than that, of course, I'm using ChatGPT, and I have multiple projects, for example, user personas for some kind of research. Don't forget to use Robo in Confluence. It can really speed up your user stories description, documentation, and product managers really love Copilot for documentation. I recommend using Vercel, ChatGPT, or similar product, Robo, and Copilot. Second category, PM role impact and future with AI. Will AI replace parts of the PM role or amplify strong product leaders? Will AI replace product managers? I strongly believe that AI won't replace product managers because, in the end, we'll need people who decide what should be built next, what should be built overall. People will need guidance, will need decision makers. So I strongly believe that product managers are here to stay. Product discovery and research methods. How AI changed the product discovery phase? Can it replace user interviews or other methodologies? I have experience with this, and I can say that AI changed, of course, this product discovery phase. It speeded up everything, but be cautious about your results with AI. If you, for example, do competitor analysis, be careful and check the results because AI hallucinates and it can make the features that are not existent. So be careful, but it definitely speeds up things. And can it replace user interviews? I don't think so. My personal example, I work in B2B and we released questionnaires, but no one is answering them. I really needed feedback from our clients. I invited them to interviews, and I thought that no one will want to spend their time with us answering our questions, but Everyone attended the meetings, everyone who we invited. And I received amazing feedback, amazing insights. Fourth, differentiation and personal edge. How do you maintain your uniqueness when AI can replicate almost everything? I believe that at the same time we're unique and at the same time we're all the same. But for example, with copy, when I ask ChatGPT to write something, I give instructions that use my tone of voice. I share my texts that I wrote long before AI. And after a few iterations, it drifts away from my voice or tone. For texts, I really love Grammarly. I feel that Grammarly improves my texts, but it doesn't change my tone of voice or what I want to say. It, it feels like me. So Grammarly helps me to stay unique. And I can notice my few colleagues that solely write posts on LinkedIn with ChatGPT. Everyone sees that. Despite that, culture and stakeholders. What's the craziest stakeholder request to implement something AI? I haven't received something crazy, but it's crazy when stakeholders ask AI for the sake of the AI. I believe that we should focus on our clients, on our users to bring value, real value to them. We don't need to implement the AI for the sake of the AI. And for this question, I would love for you to share if you ever received a crazy request from AI, from stakeholder about AI, share them in the comments and let's rant stakeholders a bit. And the last category, big picture market questions. Is AI going to fade in a few years? Where is the smart line between usable AI and gimmicks? I don't believe that AI will fade away any soon, but it will be like internet. Everyone got crazy about the internet. Someone made money, billions. Someone just used internet to search, to do stuff. So some will benefit a lot, will create an amazing businesses, and some will just use it like Google. Hype will go down, but AI is here to stay. Also, if you're into AI, I really recommend you to check this link for AI forecasts. And I don't want to bring any more scarcity into this topic, but I strongly believe that product managers who use AI, who try AI tools, you don't need to try everything out there, just something, you will stay ahead. We have to understand how AI tools work. We want to lead our products. Thank you and follow for more. See you soon.